Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another Euro 2020, that's 2021, watch-along between two of the biggest nations in football at this moment in time, two of the pre-tournament favourites, France v Germany, and Germany have home advantage tonight because it is being played in the Bayern Munich home stadium as well. And a bit of history behind this fixture as well, if you're not or whatever they want to do basically back in the day and getting away with it and then saving it, being the hero in a penalty shootout. Good old Schumacher. If I can see what you're doing, mate.
Well, I think I've lost you. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We're okay.
Yes.
It should
How are you doing?
Should be quite fun. Well, I was just thinking about hello everybody in the chat, and just in case it's as boring as last night's offering was, Ryan's got a brilliant show lined up for you. If the game is as boring, we'll be going to a maggot who's a first-class shot. We'll have a politician in a glass of water, and a man from Teesside who says he can send bricks to sleep by hypnosis. And then a bit later on, we'll be asking the question: are Scottish goalkeepers up to it, or are they in over their head? How are we doing, Steve? I'm looking forward to this one. Should be a good game.
I reckon it will be as well. Not as close as people think, but I think France will just edge this because of just what look at their midfield and their attack. I mean, my God.
Yeah. It's quite scary, their team, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, just a tad. And Germany are a team in transition as well. People got to remember this as well. And obviously, the manager's leaving into the tournament as well. He's moving on after 16 years. And
yes,
out the two teams, really, France are going to be on the high out of the two because they're the current world champions as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're just brimming with talent, aren't they? Let's face it.
And they brought Tadine top to injury to bring in Benzema back into the fold as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, of the three teams, because we were discussing this the other day, and I think that Germany are the ones who are most at risk here in this group.
Well,
Hungary are still a whipping boys, but and Portugal have done their bit. They've put Hungary away as they're supposed to by a good few clear goals. So I think that might be important going into, who qualifies automatically. I want to see us have a settled side because, as you can see, whoever we get in the next round is, if we finish top of the group, which looks like we will, we're going to get first or second out of this group. If we get the team who finishes second, they're going to be no mugs, and we're going to need to have a settled side, and we're going to need to be playing well. So the next two games, this one's a good barometer, and the next two games for us are massively important to have a settled team.
Oh, absolutely huge. And as you said, if we win our group, we've got to play the team comes second, don't we? So it's like you've got to come prepared, or otherwise you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my days! But yeah, as I said, if anyone that doesn't know, Portugal played Hungary earlier, and unlike they last played each other in the European Championships 5 years ago now, Portugal actually eventually put Hungary to the sword in the last 10 minutes. And won 3-0. So Portugal, the thing is, Portugal had to win this game, gives themselves some hope because it takes the pressure off them now going into these last two games for them. They can afford to lose one. Yeah, it does
because they've got a 3-0 jump on everybody else, and then when you get France versus Germany, if it ends up in a draw, then there's pressure on.
Stephen says doing well. Not sure how this one will go, but he says France will win it. It depends on which Germany shows up. That's the thing.
Tournament Germany or the Germany that are not quite so good anymore.
The Germany that lost to North Macedonia in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah,
recently. Jesus. And that's the thing. I think that's what goes in France's favour tonight. Is it? They're fully established. They're not in a transition at the moment, where Germany are in transition. So young team. Obviously, the team that won the World Cup now pretty much disbanded. There's only like 3 or 4 left from that World Cup back in. Where was it? South Africa. What they won?
I've got to say that
Germany. South Africa.
I've got to say, mate, I
Brazil
think,
World Cup.
hi, Gareth. How you doing, buddy? And hello to everybody in the chat as well. I've got to say that the last time I really watched Germany in a full tournament, the last time I watched Germany in a full tournament was against Mexico when they got torn to pieces by playing two fullbacks that bombed forward, and they had, I think it was Hummels and somebody else at the back. Mexico could have scored 5 or 6. I know Mexico won 2-1 or whatever, but they could have scored 5 or 6. They were really all over them. So let's hope that they produce a better performance this evening with a bit of luck. You got all frozen there, Ron?
I can still hear you. You hear me though?
Yeah.
Issues at the moment. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, one of them where you sort of faded out for a second there. Maybe it's just the atmospherics or something. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this immensely. So I think it'll be a good game of football.
Well, the teams are coming out as well, by the way. Oh, if I can make out my fucking static in this area is fucking pissing me off. Oh dear. So what are you going for, Ryan? You keep freezing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on tonight. The gremlins are in the system. I do apologise.
Yeah.
That's not going to help me fucking get new people on the new viewers and all that, is it? Fucking hell.
Tonight, I'm going for France 2-0.
I reckon so as well. I think 2-0 as well.
Yeah, there we go then. Probably the first time we've ever been in agreement in terms of scoreline. Yeah, I think France might. I think their back four's pretty tight. I think they had edged the Germans in midfield, and they're certainly better than the Germans up front. So.
Oh yeah, especially up midfield and up front. I mean, as I said, Germany. This is like for most of this German squad in this 11, it's their first actual proper tournament, really, isn't it? So it's all new to them. But as we always, again, history dictates that means nothing when it comes to Germany, because they what was it? The South Africa World Cup when Özil first came to the scene, the senior squad and all that. Yep. They got to the semi-final. They got to the battered England, the most experienced team in the competition, 4-1, and went to the semi-final. And then 4 years later, come back and win it.
They're you never really count the Germans out of tournament football because they're very good at it. Hi, John, in the chat. They're absolutely not to be discounted ever out of any tournament. The Germans, they can just suddenly from nothing, they can just show up, can't they? I mean, it wouldn't be the greatest upset in the world if I think France will win 2-0, but the scoreline was the other way around. Don't think anybody would be overly surprised. It would be a surprise, but not a massive one.
No, because as you said, as you said at the start of the stream, they're both big pre-tournament favourites, weren't they? Going into before this kicked off. Yeah, obviously France being big
at the moment haven't been brilliant, but
no,
in the last few games haven't been brilliant. But then again, they haven't needed to be, and we could see a different Germany tonight.
We may be in fucking Germany, but it's a lot of France colours in the stands.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Portugal game, by the way, earlier? The Portugal v Hungary game. Did you watch that?
Yes. Yeah.
Again, for anyone that doesn't know and didn't watch the game, the first game I've watched in this tournament was pretty much that full capacity. That the entire stadium was pretty much full.
Well, yeah, because Ronaldo did that thing, didn't he? Where he turned around and he said everybody should be turning up, and basically they've gone. It's my last tournament, and the Portuguese have gone. Okay, fair enough. Everybody turn up and play. And I think I can't see that that's a bad thing. I love full stadiums, and we've missed it, haven't we? Where you get a full stadium, even with the people you got in the stadium at the moment, they're half full and you make crowd noise. Nothing like a proper crowd makes a game of football so special.
And again, watching it because I didn't do the stream, so I actually listened to the crowd as well. And the atmosphere itself is So nice to hear after so long.
Yes, it is, mate. And at the end of the day, I know this is going to be, I mean, all this COVID stuff and everything else. But if we're going to have, I don't know, this ridiculous, lengthy, drawn out lockdown, get everybody vaccinated. Once everybody's vaccinated, that's it. Let's go back to normal, and you just take your chances, because the alternative is we live like this for another 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
it's not happening. It's not happening. Just we'll have to take our chances. It's no, for me, it'll be no worse than a really bad bout of flu, you know. And if it happens to be my time, so be it. But I'd rather, if it is going to be my time, I'd rather die living than die half living, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, 100%. I get what you mean. Yeah. Because
same here, John. Same here, John. I think there's 3 of us now gone for that.
That's right. That might be a good omen. I don't know. We'll find out. One thing I'm going to try and guarantee you guys, it won't be as dull as a match as we saw last night.
Oh, that was shocking, wasn't it? I mean, that was like watching paint dry, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah,
for those of slightly older people in the chat, that was like watching Eddie Charlton versus Cliff Thorburn at snooker. It was absolutely painful.
Again, like I was saying last night in the stream briefly, it's like, who would have thought back when Spain were going, the swashbuckling Spain, all conquering, that fast forward 6 or 7 years, this is the Spain we'd come to see, that they'll go backwards again.
Yes. Hello, Damien. Or Damien Picot.
Damien's in the chat, yeah. There's a Damien. Damien, big up yourself. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe. Yeah. And do smash that like button and get your score prediction in as well before kickoff.
I've got to say that when we look at, you know, where teams are going, I think there's so much excitement about this French side. I think they seem to tick all the boxes, don't they?
Well, yeah, and also watching the build up to this as well. Patrick Vieira was in the studio for ITV, and he was saying, because I was obviously asking what was it like to be going into Euro 2000 after winning the World Cup. Was it easier to win that, or was it harder in the World Cup? And he said no, it was a lot easier actually, because we were going into that tournament as world champions with confidence.
Yes.
Whereas obviously the World Cup was obviously France had never won a World Cup before, and everyone was giving them you had an easy group and this and that, and you're the host nation. But look at it in the final. They had to play an all-conquering Brazil, a very good Brazil team, minus Ronaldo in the final, but still a very good Brazil team. Unlike, I think this is the thing: the younger generation don't understand. The younger generation will never know and understand, could never witness it themselves, how good a Brazil team they used to be compared to now.
Oh Christ, yeah. I mean, Brazil back in the day. I mean, I was very lucky as an 8-year-old boy to be, you know, there watching Pelé, Rivellino, Tostão. I mean, Jairzinho, Gerson, Carlos Alberto, Felix, even the goalkeeper can play football. You know, Felix, the goalkeeper, against Czechoslovakia, you dribble around one bloke down the edge of his box. You know, what is he doing? But they were a magnificent team. The 1970 team is probably one of the best teams that have ever walked the planet. I think. Yeah. I don't think there was too many that would rival them.
We are underway, by the way. We're 55 seconds in now, so Germany on the ball, and I say all white, but obviously got that black pinstripe going across their shirt, and France are in their all navy blue and red socks. Gary, I have no idea. I don't know what Damien means by what he put. So if you can explain that privately, do let me know, because clearly it's something not good.
Yeah, I've got to say that you know, Spain last night were dreadful to watch, and what they did also do was they paid for their hubris last night, because they have this La Liga sort of bias of playing players, And when the game was crying out for them to throw Adama Traore on, and they didn't. And they would have given something different, somebody who'd be a lot more direct, who'd actually not try and, dribble 5 yards down the touchline and then pass it back 20 yards to a centre back.
And physical, it gives him something physical as well, because of his obviously his stature as well.
Yeah. What is Damien? What's Damien Pico? What's an FCJ? When it's at home.
Well, Gary then goes on to say, because I asked him, he said he's blocked comment. Sorry, he's blocked comment. Here's what I'm asking about. Oh, okay. I didn't block no comment. So someone else must have done that.
Yeah, I didn't see it. So
I can still see it, but I don't know what it means, and I haven't blocked it myself, so I don't know what's gone on there.
Yeah. Oh well, if he's been blocked, then he's done something wrong, hasn't he? Simple as that.
Oops.
Nice one, guys.
Yeah. Oh dear. Germany got a free kick already, blimey.
Yeah. I think it's one of them. It's one of them games where everybody looks forward to it, and you hope it's not an anticlimax, don't you? Really?
Oh yeah. Because otherwise, oh my God, 2 games in a row being down 0-0, I'll be pulling my hair out.
Oh yeah, no, that would be shocking, wouldn't it? I mean, that was painful. That was almost self-harming. That was last night. That was really poor. And I've got to say, Spain were.
Oh, I think we may have lost Warren again. The gremlins in the system, though. Gremlins in the system.
Well, we're back. So seems a bit of a crappy link.
Yes, there's something in this because gremlins in the system tonight. They don't want this to go ahead.
So if you can hear me out there.
Oh, it's gone now. Doesn't look good. Not my end. You may have to do just me for a bit until we get this sorted. Oh God. Oh, this is not good. I'm going to drop him out for a second. If he pops back up in backstage, I'll bring him back in. Until then, just got me, my red ugly mug. Fucking hell. And the reason I'm wearing this, by the way, is because I have to wear something baggy and loose because I burnt my fucking skin yesterday and it is red fucking raw still. Cheddars, big up Cheddars in the chat. How you doing, mate? Oh, is he coming back? Is it coming back? Here we go.
That was a bit of a crazy moment.
Yeah, it's just literally you're in and out, and then suddenly you just dropped out.
Yeah. You were sort of in and out on my feed, and then just dropped out as well. It wasn't a great thing.
Oh dear! Great start to the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
dear.
Wasn't the.
Yeah, I've got to say the first 5 minutes of this game have been pretty much all Germany.
Yeah,
I was just stepping off a bit here.
Oh, that's why I couldn't get you, mate. Our internet seems to have dropped out. I think everybody in the house must be using it. Obviously, we're watching the game. Yeah.
Oh dear! Can't win.
No. It's
Cheddar, you in the chat, obviously making. What do you make of Spain's performance last night? And obviously, what do you make? What do you think? What do you think of this game? Who do you think is going to win? Basically,
be one of those. He's going to feel exactly like the rest of us, isn't he? Absolutely terrible. I mean, if they're playing like that, there's zero chance of winning the tournament. That's for absolute certain. You know,
I was that disgusted with what I saw. I went back onto my fantasy team and took out the one Spanish player I had in my team. transferred him out and put someone else in.
Yes. Just transfer every Spanish player out because this is rubbish. And I mean, let's face it, Sweden were bang average, weren't they? Bang average.
Yeah, they came for Sweden played for the draw, and you could tell by that. And fair play to them, but they almost nicked it themselves. They had a few chances themselves to nick it as well. They were unlucky there, but yeah, they were banging. They weren't exactly an all conquering side, so we say, like a Portugal or something like that. Spain was a weird one. Need a clinical striker. This game, I'm going for a draw. Okay.
Yep, might well happen. Might well happen. Yeah, if I disappear here, Ryan, I think there's something weird going on with the internet, mate. Well, I just think everybody in the house must be using it. So.
Oh dear.
Or everybody around me is sort of, you know. I don't think there's too many people who are actually missing this game, are there?
No.
It's sort of one of the games that everybody wants to see. Which is kind of...
Yeah, you can understand, because obviously, again, what we said at the start of the stream, the history behind this fixture, but he's gone. I was going to say, yeah, the history behind this fixture going way back to even before I was fucking born, as I started talking about Schumacher taking out the fucking France forward and getting a goal kick. Oh dear, and even going further back, 5 years ago, and they played each other in the Euros. The Euros or the World? I think it was the Euros. Semi-final, I think. Well, semi-final, quarter-final it was, but basically, yeah, as we know, France went through on that one. Not good tonight, is it? But you're gonna have majority of this stream just me by the looks of it, until we can sort the gremlins out on Warren's end. Oh dear, what a laugh. But yeah, well, I said it a few minutes ago, but yeah, pretty much we're 9 minutes in now. It's been pretty much all Germany on the ball side of it, like having actual possession and doing something with it. France are a bit standoffish at the moment, which is a bit of a slight concern. Anyway, moving on. Oh, fuck, as I was saying, yeah, literally, before one came back, ways on this, because I can't obviously fucking be bare chest, but I have to wear something, and I can't wear anything that's going to be rubbing against my skin. I need something loose and baggy as fuck, basically. It's irritating as it is as we speak, but imagine if it was even tighter, then I'll be fucking coming to water fucking next hour and a half. Oh dear. I'm slightly concerned the way France are going about this, though. Like just standing enough and letting Germany have all the ball and attack them. Because France are the finished product here, and Germany aren't nowhere near. Oh, balls it. Nearly. You would think, going by the start of this game, you would have thought it would be the other way around. That Germany would have finished the article and France are in the transition period. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I have no idea where Warren's gone, by the way. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. Not even messaged me on Twitter or anything like that. But this is fun. Hi. Oh dear. Oh, Jamie back. Who got the boot? Who got the boot in there? Come on, guys. Let's smash them likes up, by the way. Got 2 likes so far. It's absolutely obliterated it. Oh. Pete, behave yourself now. He says, I just like to say Scotland being in the Euros is like Arsenal in the ESL, laughable. As I said, you can have your Conference League. You can have that. There's a clue in the title. There's a reason why no one really wanted the Conference League apart from yourself, but apparently, by the way you behave, the word conference comes to mind. Also, I will be doing, again, I'm going to slight reminder quickly before I forget, I will be doing a live stream tomorrow morning, very, very early, 10 to 8. 10 to 8? Fucking that's too early, Jesus Christ. 10 to 9, sorry. 10 minutes before we get everyone gets a new fixtures for the new season ahead. Damien. What are you doing to yourself? That's me done for the band. And also taking a dig at Scotland, but the Scotsman ain't here tonight. It's back on Friday. You have to wait till Friday for that one. You can't wait till Friday now. If you've used it. Oh, there we go. We got person to Life Now France on the attack. Fucking, I say that. As soon as I said that, the fucking converted wing back just froze and stood there basically. Here we go. Kante again, and then fucking Benson. Oh my days. Jesus, I don't know if you guys can see. Look, I don't know if you can tell from your end, but I am fucking red. Oh, dear. At least I'll be tanned up once it fucking stops. Once it stops burning, and obviously the artisan and all that takes effect. I'll have a nice tan. My back and chest and arms. Oh dear. The interweb god does seem to be against us today. My game stream is awful. I think like Warren said, everyone and their son is literally either watching, in terms of the UK words, watching this on ITV and doing live streams like myself, or doing live streams and watching the game online as well, or just watching the game online, basically. It is what it is. Damien, I have no intention of doing what you've mentioned in the chat. Don't worry. No intention. I don't think any of us have that intention. Fucking hell, man. Did you see some of your fans try to book time off work for the Euros thinking Arsenal were playing with it? I thought the banter was over. But anyway, France, here we go. Here we go, ball in. Oh, so France are now starting to wake up. Took 15 minutes. It took them 15 minutes to get there, but they're waking up suddenly and going and actually pressing Germany and making them look a bit. There's that end product from Pavard. Oh, Stephen, the chat's asking you, Pete. Pete, you never answered my question last time. How many trophies has Tottenham won? Oh, don't start that again. Fucking hell. Be all fucking night. You've asked him something now. You gotta go back to the fucking 1960s now. Before any of us were fucking born. By the way, the corner did come in. Pogba got his head to it, but he went over the bar. Oh dear. Again, I keep repeating myself, but don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Damien, if you're new, do again, like as I said, smash the like button, subscribe as well, and share the stream around on every single platform you can physically can do it on. Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp. If you're in WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups, put them in there as well. Just share and share. Share the hell out of it. The more you share, the more chance, obviously, more new faces come in, building up the football Arsenal family in this channel even faster, and get new eyes in here and get more new regulars as well. And have more again, and also with that, more interaction in the chat as well. But yeah, say that. I'll go back. Safe from Neuer. Mbappe with the shot there, down from the left-hand side. As I was saying before, I was interrupted about 5 minutes ago, by the way. I'm starting to just forgot. There's no way you did that, Damien, by the way. No way in God's green earth. But I don't want to know if you did anyway, but still. As I was saying, 10 to 9. Yes, going up 10 to 9 tomorrow morning. To react live as it happens at 9 o'clock, and we all get our new fixtures for the season. I'm going to try and get some people on. I've reached out to people waiting to hear back from them. But we are going to find out our new fixtures for next season tomorrow. I'm going to give you a live reaction to Arsenal's and go through it all for fine tooth comb. Probably have a moan because it's what Arsenal do. Especially, I guarantee, I've said it already. Someone put a tweet out earlier. I said it. We are literally going to have on our first game of the season either City, Liverpool, or Chelsea as our first game of the season. And out of our first 6 games of the season, we'll have to play 3 of the big 6. Of the other big 6, I mean. Guarantee it. It's guaranteed. If it's not that way, it'll be at the end of our 6 games, one of the two. But I just won't be evenly spread out for fucking once. I would love to have a set of fixtures where it's just evenly spread out for the entirety of the season and not fucking just like, oh, for this month you're going to have everyone up your arse. You're going to have City, United, Tottenham, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, Neuer's got brave there. Got away with one there. Liverpool always get Arsenal early. Yep. I can't remember the last time, Cheddars. Arsenal and Liverpool didn't play each other in the opening 3 or 4 games of the season. Around the first 3 or 4 games of the season, it's guaranteed Arsenal v Liverpool either at the Emirates or Anfield. Guaranteed. I don't know why. So that's a guarantee. That's easy money. If you can put a bit on that, that's easy money. Like that. We usually 9 times out of 10 we usually get Tottenham home or away around October, November time. Usually around October, mid-October, that's the third or fourth week of October is when we usually get Tottenham. Yeah. But apparently it's random though, Cheddars. The fixtures, the fixture computer list, the thing, what I mean, that generates these fixtures is completely random. Do that with your fucking. Oh, go on. This 1-0 own goal. France. Max Hummels as well. The controversial. I say controversial because obviously he was dropped out. He's only just been brought back into the Germany fold. Hernandez is claiming all the reward of the acclaim there. Because obviously the ball came to him and he crossed it for a tap into Mbappe. But I think it's Mbappe. But either way, Hummels got in the way and toe poked it in beyond Neuer. Good ball from Pogba though. Fantastic ball from Pogba. Fantastic on the volley as well. On the volley. Against your own goalkeeper. 1-0 France. Here we go. Let's see what sort of reaction. To be fair, in the last 10 minutes, France have come out of themselves because we're 20 minutes in. First 10 minutes, though, it didn't look like this was going to happen. Germany were the better team the first 10, but the second half of this first 20, France have actually stepped up and started putting pressure on Germany, and they've got reward for it. There you go. If France win, I win 70 quid. Fair, but how much did you put on Cheddars for that? Because France are favourites going into this game, weren't they? Or just only slight favourites, but still. So you must have got fantastic odds to be getting 70 back. We're about 2 minutes behind. Oh, okay, so around the late 19th minute, say 1950 mark. That's when it'll happen, Steve. Isn't Aka Ronaldo Portugal too? Oh, bloody hell, fair enough. Okay, that would explain. Oh, Jimmy almost so equalised, but the header gets put way wide of the post from Muller. And as John says, good luck with that, Cheddars. Yeah, and Aka for what? So France just to win, and then obviously Ronaldo, Portugal 2 point. Ronaldo to score, I'm assuming, and Portugal 2.5 goals. So that'd be three or more goals in the game. And you obviously just got that by the skin of your teeth. Oh dear. That was an awful own goal. Classy volley, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, great volley against his own goalkeeper. If that's at the other end, that's for a defender. That's like fucking worldy. I'm joking. Oh dear, gotta laugh. How are we doing for these? Let me have a look at these likes. How we're doing. Let's just keep checking. Oh, this is getting very not just end to end, but very scrappy in the midfield. Come on, guys, got one extra like since the last mention. Come on, let's absolutely smash them lights up. 15. I've just put £15 on a draw so I can guarantee a profit. Jesus Christ. I really don't think it'd be a draw. But fair play, just covering your backside just in case. It makes sense to do it now. It obviously does make sense to do it now as well, because obviously with Germany losing 1-0, the odds for the draw will be even better. So that's clever. That's clever to do. Germany have got a free kick, by the way. Tony Kroos is standing over it, and so is Muller. It's about 2-3 yards out from the D. I'd say 2.5 from the edge of the D. And Hugo Lloris is not covering his goal properly. And that's all I'm saying on that. So this goes in, it's on him. I'm going to say Tony Muller. No, Kroos is going to take it. Okay. Hit the wall. After all that build-up, it hit the wall. For fuck's sake. You had one job, Tony. You had one job. Get it on target at least, not hit the fucking play on the head, i.e. the wall. Oh, Kroos is down from Pogba's challenge. This will be interesting. I think it's time to get up, but he's got up though. There's a lot of space between the bloody French midfield and defence at the moment. There's little gaps. There are a lot of gaps. Well, say a lot. There's a few gaps that Germany are trying to exploit here, and France aren't covering. Oh, Kai Havertz. Oh, poor touch where it's helped defence out there to get to hoof it out and get rid of it. Now Germany back on the ball. How are you watching the game? I'm watching it on ITV, mate. For anyone that's outside of the UK, the Euros, like the World Cup, every 2 years, normally every 2 years, World Cups and Euros are basically shown between BBC One and ITV One. Like basically free to view channels, basically non-satellite channels basically. And they basically between the two channels they share they equally share the amount of games they show basically. And ITV won the fight, the battle for this game, England v Scotland. I got so pissed off with my neighbours chewing. I bought an aerial. Oh my god. But they love that. But your flavour of the month for that one. Another free kick. Tony Cruz is standing over it. He's going to go for it again. He's over the wall this time, but he's over the bar as well. Maybe the next one, Tony. Maybe the next one. There's a bit more central. What's going on? Germany have no clinical striker. Now they're trying to play this false nine, aren't they? And obviously, with Warner being a sort of centre forward as well. One second, I've got to check something. 1 second. Okay. 38, 149. Form 1. Oh well, I got it wrong. It is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, Germany will struggle this time around. They may do. There may be that team that comes through because obviously watching Portugal, even though they weren't playing great early in Portugal, they did get the result, didn't they? Because they have the players like Ronaldo in their team. That'll just turn up when needed. Whereas obviously Germany again are in a transition period and like they're playing without a striker, trying this false nine bollocks. Even though they haven't got the players to facilitate that mentality of being playing that position basically, and then obviously then bringing Warner back into the fold as well, like in the squad, to sort of hoping that works out and fills the void. Worst case scenario, he can drop into that striker role, that false nine role, and it'll work. Oh dear. Do apologise. I'm literally multitasking again. Like I've been doing all freaking tournaments over all these fucking streams. I'm always colliding with other people involved in trying to support them as well, showing them my support, etc. Oh dear. I do apologise. Oh dear. Well, that's handball, surely, or not? Got away with one there, Germany did there. I swear that is Rudiger's arm. Oh dear. So we got 14 minutes to go plus injury time. 1-0 France. Very end to end. First 10 minutes was all Germany. Second half of it, for the following 10 minutes up to the 20th minute was all France. And now it's literally end to end. The last 10. Oh dear, Germany have had a chance to equalise, but obviously the ball, Mona's header went way wide of the post in the end. Oh dear. Has Pete disappeared, by the way? He's gone quiet all of a sudden. After he's bantered moment. He's gone very quiet. Going to see Pete in the morning anyway and fucking go live for the fucking Premier League fish, especially if they get a nice easy start. They haven't got a manager yet. That's bizarre. There's literally this season, obviously the season the way it ended, they didn't have a manager in the sense of they had Ryan Mason until the as an interim. And then now literally without a new manager still after interviewing how many fucking managers for the role? Fucking hell. And the fixtures are out the fixtures for next season are out tomorrow. That's mad for a so-called big club. Even when Wenger left, we had Unai Emery in for about 2 weeks before the fixtures came out. 2.5 at a push. So we were slightly prepared in that sense. Other than that, we weren't prepared at all. Now, to be fair to Unai, though, obviously what happened in the second season is what happened, and there's no getting around. There's no defending him on that. But the majority of that his first season, though, it looked like he was going to achieve Champions League top 4 in Champions League football for us, and the European trophy to the boot. And then that last month and a half, it just fell apart. In the aftermath of that month and a half fell into the following season, and he just never recovered. And obviously, he's in terms of his Arsenal career anyway. Obviously, he's gone on to newer horizons and won the European Cup that he wanted to win. He was almost 45 minutes away from winning with us at one point. I said it though. That's just the thing. This season, when the knockout round, the draws were getting made for the knockout round, every time I said, we're going to get Villarreal. You know what's going to happen? They're going to knock us out. And then he's going to go on to win it. Eventually it came true. We did get drawn against them. We did play him and he did knock us out. But he also went on to win it on penalties. Fucking non-penalty shootout as well. Jesus Christ. We've got I don't know, try and pronounce it again. Chloe. I don't know how you pronounce it. How you would pronounce it anyway. France got this easy. Well, it's not exactly easy at the moment. They're winning 1-0, and obviously it was a great own goal from fucking Max Hummels. Matt Hummels. What did I say Max for? I don't know. Matt Hummels. But it's been pretty much end to end for the last 15 minutes. Been end to end since that goal gone in. And Germany have had a chance, but as I said, he would have hit wide of the post in the end. Didn't get the right connection there. 2 free kicks, one's hit the wall, one's gone over. So then how France on the attack, Mbappe down the left. Oh, Mbappe, go on. Oh, he tries to tee it back for Benzema. Who is it? I can't see his name there. Basically, the German centre-back gets in the way, just gets down in time and blocks it out for a corner. You're third on the results if you type France versus Germany live watching them. Okay. Who's the top 2? I'm assuming the top 2 will be Robbie and Goldbridge then. Got to be. As I said, Pete, mate, appreciate you doing the search, but as also, he's just not just yourself, obviously, everyone else in the chat that's watching, do share the stream around with all your friends and your family on all the platforms that you have, be it Facebook, Twitter. I honestly believe regular streamers of your channel, so viewers of the channel, see it, but not new accounts. Okay, that would make sense. Why? Because if I'm third, there should be more people coming in. But yeah, but as I said, literally share the head out of this stream then. Just to let's try and do it that way. Break YouTube that way, basically, in that sense. Play them at their own game. Just go to the share, get the link and share it on Facebook. If you have Facebook, share it on Facebook. WhatsApp, share it on your WhatsApp and your WhatsApp groups. If you have any, Facebook Messenger groups you have, Twitter. I'm trying to think, what else can you fucking share it on? Fucking, if you're on a Discord or in a Discord or have a Discord yourself, share it on there. Just share stuff. Share the link any and everywhere you can, and then get them to share it as well, and then get them to get their people to share it, and onwards and onwards and onwards. The all fucking day going them and then them and then them and then them. Oh, Germany in attack! Is this gonna be 1-0? No, Gundogan goes in for the volley, but hits it and goes way wide of the post again. Hard to sign players when you have no idea what your style of managers will want to play. Tottenham could be in real serious trouble next season. The way they're going, yeah, because that's what I'm saying. At least when Wenger left, and obviously, or left, so quickly when I look at it, and yeah, we took a bit of time hiring his replacement, but you know what? We still had him hired 2 to 2.5 weeks before the new fixtures came out. So in that sense, we were prepared, and we gave Unai a bit of time to settle in before the new fixtures came out, so he could then start. He gave him a bit of time from getting the fixtures to go okay and prepare for the pre-season and all that, and do what he did. But it's just bizarre for me. I mean, it is bizarre that any club in the Premier League, if they've lost a manager, haven't got. I mean, Everton could be another team in trouble because they haven't got a manager yet, have they? They've lost Ancelotti to Real Madrid. And now they're doing this, but the difference is that's been more recent. That's in the last couple of weeks or so, hasn't it? Whereas Tottenham have been looking for a new manager for a couple of months now. About 2.5 months, give or take. Would have thought. Does it feel like it's, the thing is that's when it all kicked off in the Super League, didn't it? And who would have thought? It doesn't feel like it was 2 months ago, like 2.5 months ago, though. It feels a lot longer. A lot's happened since that week. Oh, we got to play. You got to try to play an injury crap. Oh, this is what I don't like about certain modern day football and certain players. I mean, Rivaldo was that first batch of Rivaldo in 2002. Put it that way, in the sense of instead of Hernandez, or whatever you pronounce his name, was it? Oh, you got to be fair. Okay, you got a boot, accidental boot to the face, but you got a boot to the face. I thought you just pretending you got touched or something. Like, but in the replay to show, yeah, on the way down, for I think it's Kimmich. Hernandez puts his head towards Kimmich's boot and gets booted in the face, basically. Not booted, but like there's contact. Just be thankful we weren't the fucking studs. Or try it with a new account and see where you are placed. Okay, no worries, that's cool. You deserve to take this channel far with the patience you have for me, mate. I have a patience of a fucking saint. Clearly. Not that's not a dig at that's not a dig at you either. That's literally just all the crap you have to put up with having a channel and all the graft you have to put in. Jesus Christ. Plus I'm an Arsenal fan, for fuck's sake. I had to wait 17 plus years for my team to win its next title, league title, for fuck's sake. I mean, we should have won 3 since then, at least. 0708. I can't fucking think then. Was it 0708? What was it? Could be 2? What was that fuck up from Benzema? What the fuck was that? Seriously? Yeah, 0708, the second season at the end, which we should have won the title then. We fell off and fucked it and finished third and 4 points off the top. And started losing to fucking drawing and losing to everyone after Eduardo got his ankle broken. 15-16, we definitely should have won the fucking title that year. Jesus Christ, it's given to us on the plate because none of the other big teams wanted it. No big team wanted it. Let's gave it to Leicester, basically, with all due respect. There's one in between. There's another one. Oh, no, it's now the 10-11. Is it 10-11? Yeah, the 10-11 season. We went to the Carling Cup final. Yeah. So that's them 3 seasons. We definitely should have won the title in them 3 seasons. I will get your channel more traction, mate. If it works, and well, I appreciate it anyway. But if it works, it'd be fantastic. Oh my days! I don't think one was coming back. He hasn't messaged me either, so I don't know what's gone on there. Yeah, you can see it now. Now the light's going down out there. You can see it. That's how red I am. Red, Jesus. Oh, nice cold bath later on. Pete, you're here more than Ryan is. And I run the channel. Oh, God. If I'm being honest, I think one of the biggest problems about constructive criticism is that you focus too much about talking about Arsenal or checked out other streamers who talk about this, about their game. And I'm talking about the game, but obviously also I'm trying to promote, at the same time I'm trying to promote my stream that I'm doing tomorrow morning for the Premier League fixtures. And obviously it's led on to obviously talking about the situation you find yourselves in and all that. But I've spoke about the game quite a bit, obviously, but I was a bit diverted off a bit for the last few minutes. And again, trying to promote what I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning, that's all. And in fact, like I said, I think people may come, but only get Arsenal chat, not a negative. Well, they only get Arsenal chat from now on in this stream, this particular stream, if it gets bought, if obviously they come in and ask a question about Arsenal, or it just comes up in conversation, or something happens that we need to talk about, or whatever. But literally, the whole point, it only led to that because I was literally saying that tomorrow morning what stream I'm doing. It obviously then led on to talk about your team, Everton, and briefly a bit about Arsenal, obviously. But yeah. And then went off and diverted on, and then for me, we diverted on to fucking bars. Jesus Christ! To be fair, that's actually Arsenal talk about what I was just talking about the past, what we should have won in the last X amount of years. I came about when you said I had the patience of a saint, and I said I have to be supporting Arsenal. Waiting 17 bloody years. Facts wise, you're on point. Oh yeah, I'm not one of them. Again, I'm not a YouTuber or streamer that has a channel and just talks bollocks or talks shit for this, and it doesn't, as they said, doesn't back up with the facts. Everything on here, everything on this channel that goes through this channel, from what I say and what others say, are the we speak honestly and truthfully and factually. We don't just make up crap for the sake of it, like AKA the football terrants. All summer the fucking last year, fucking ramming home. Oh, Jadon Sancho's coming to United. It's all but done. Done deal. He signed on the dotted line. He's going for number 7 shirt. No one ever said that. No. Fucking idiot. I'm not. That's the talk channel I'm not going to be and never will be. Do you make any money off YouTube with the lives? Not really, because again, since being monetized, because with YouTube you have to get to start making some sort of revenue on a channel and making all that. You have to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, something like that. Something like that. I can't remember now. And once you hit that, then you're allowed to. Oh, it's half time, by the way. Half time whistle. I want to say full time. Half time whistle just gone. It's 1-0 France. I say just edged that game in the end. Started off poorly. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it is what it is. I'll come back to that in a second. As I was saying, go back to your question quickly. But so yeah, when I hit that back in, I think it was just after New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve, and then I got then I have to apply. You have to apply to have your channel monetized, and then once you apply, you then got to wait. It's a waiting game to hear back if you're channel is applicable and okay to be monetized and all that. And once you get that confirmation from YouTube, that's when you see all the ads and all that come up on all the live streams and the video uploads I do on this channel. And it's not just the views that get me a bit of money. There's not even a lot. The thing is, that's the thing. Because I'm not, well, I'll tell you one second. I'll tell you how far off from actually officially being able to make some money out of this fucking channel. Because you've got to, when you first get monetized, you've got to hit, I think it's £60, the £60 mark. Once you hit £60 by super chats and this, that, and the other, or obviously views and ad revenue and all that. For people coming in, like viewers coming in, watching the actual full adverts and watching the full X amount of parts of the stream, this, that, and the other. You get a few, whatever. Basically, you get a few pennies here and there, basically. And obviously, super chats that sort of as an add-on, basically, the super chat side of things. But once you have to hit £60 English sterling first here in the UK, and once you've hit that, everything you then make in afterwards, you get majority of it used to be at the time, you get the majority of what you'd make from now on in. But now it's obviously like 25% of what this channel will earn once I hit that £60 marker. YouTube then take 25% from now on, no matter what. It's just like it is what it is now. So that's why I've quite a few people channels that I know of, people I know that run their own channels and podcasts and all that on YouTube, have taken off, what's it called, the super chat, turned the super chat off on their channels, and set up another link, put a link in the description, all their streams and all that, for people to donate money to them. And that way, they would get the 100% of whatever donated to them. And the party they're going through won't take a percentage at all of what goes through that system. Whereas YouTube are being greedy little fuckers. Let me have a look. I think I'm quite a way off. Got to find a way we can find it all though. That's another reason why I haven't set up membership. Because you have to set in terms of membership, you can set the lower amount, this, that, and that, certain stages, and this, that, and that. You've got to provide something, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, well, I'm not getting enough viewership wise to account for that. To account for me to then go, okay, I'm going to add extra content to the channel, and if you can become a member, then obviously that's a benefit you would get, this, that, and the other. So it's just it. I think, I'm just trying if I can find it whilst I'm chatting to you. Where I'm going. I'll find it later. I'll show you another time by the looks of it. Is it that one? Revenue. There we go. It might be revenue. Might show me there. It lets me. Nope, it doesn't want to show me. But estimated revenue for the last 28 days, I think. Yeah, the last 28 days. From the 18th of May till now, estimated revenue on a daily basis is £2.21 English sterling. What's this one? 58 pence revenue per mile. That's what it says. And playback based on CPM is £2.88 English sterling in the last 28 days. It was higher during the season, slightly. Obviously, between the season ending and where I am, obviously the Euro starting, there's a bit of a stopgap, wasn't there? Obviously, just doing podcasts and the quizzes and all that. So yeah, again over the last 28 days, I'm now on the audience side of things in the studio since the 18th of May till today. Returning viewers, I've had 354 returning viewers. Unique viewers, I'll look at that. That's me. Estimated number of people that watched your content within the selected data range is 2,500, and I've gained up to 17 subscribers in the last 28 days. Again, a bit average of what we've been doing for the last couple of months since I had a little burst in the back end last year. And then going on here, when your viewers are on YouTube, again, here's how much detail YouTube give us, by the way. For my viewers, my actual regular viewers, and there's people sub to my channel, time-wise, right, for example, Mondays, basically throughout the whole week, out 7 days, my subs and viewers are pretty much not online, fuck off, until around 6 a.m. That's very, very low numbers there. The most they're online is from, if I can let me do it, 3 o'clock onwards in the afternoon UK time. That's sort of a continuation throughout the whole week. Here and there, the most frequent, like when they're really, really red hot on it and on YouTube. For example, Tuesday, the most is between either 8 o'clock, the hour of 8 o'clock, or the hour of 10 o'clock. Wednesdays, between 8 and 9. Thursdays to Fridays are normal, like the average sort of things, like frequent but not on it all the time. Friday, again, morning's pretty much dead. So tomorrow morning's gonna be fucking fun, isn't it? Because Wednesdays are really, really dead. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, this thing. It sort of picks up on Saturdays. Saturday. What about Friday for? Anyway, Saturday it picks up around 1ish, dies off at 2, but then picks up again from 3 onwards, and then really rams it up from 6 o'clock in the evening, all the way through till 11 o'clock at night. Four thousand hours is a long time. Yeah, come back into the chat now. Back on the screen. I'm back in the studio. That's all this studio side of things now. Just interested in how YouTubers make money and if it's worth it. I mean, at the start of it, obviously, it isn't. You have to literally grind your fucking ass off to make it worth your while. You either have to grind your ass off to make it worth your while. Eventually, you just get that further burst, and it just continues. And not just the subs go up, but the views go up as well. Because that's the thing. It's the views that really, really get you the money. And like I said, because the adverts and you actually watch the stream and all that. That's how it works. But until you start hitting it, not just obviously with views, but bloody hell, the jump just got taken out by a drone. The guy's flying around in the fucking kite thing, basically. And something, I don't know, something broke off or something, but it's just that's what I was saying. Right. Train of thought, lost. So yeah, unless you're literally, as I said, you literally just out of nowhere break it out of nowhere. You're obviously grinding away, but you break it, and it then once you break it, it continues non-stop. Then it builds and builds and builds from there on in to the point where you're literally getting, so say for example, 40 to 50k viewers per stream or upload plus. That's when it starts being financially worth it, because you're consistently getting them numbers in on a daily or whatever upload, live stream, whatever basis. Put it this way: the more viewers you have, live or upload wise, as I keep saying, the more money you're going to make. And if it's regular on a daily, if we're doing daily content, for example, it's massive, more than worth a fucking while. Jesus Christ! Or you can just, because it's not like what was it about 10 years ago? Well, not say 10 years ago. What were we on? Yeah, about 10 years ago, about 8-10 years ago, when the likes of KSI and all that lot started YouTube and broke the scene the way they did and did what they broke it and did what they've done with YouTube the way they have. There's so many of us content creators now, but it was so easy for them at the time because there weren't as many. There wasn't as many, especially in the UK, providing as much content as they were and to the quality they were. Whereas it's just saturated now in the UK. If you have a fucking pulse, you have a YouTube channel now, basically. But it's again. But you know what? I don't mind doing what. I don't mind doing what I'm doing, in the sense of putting in the hours and doing the 2-3 live streams a day, in the sense of the watch-alongs. Like, for example, these Euros, 2-3 watch-alongs a day. So 2-3 streams a day, things like that. If I'm getting, there's a reward to it, then it's an immediate reward and a long-term reward down the line. But yeah. But, that was the response to your other question you had in the chat. Was it taking up your time with no end product? At the moment, it's no end product. In terms of financial gain, at the moment, it's moment in time. But this is where I need your guys' help with that, because I can only promote and share. I promote my content as much as I can. As I always say, I need you guys to help out as well. When we're live or when it's an upload, if I've uploaded something, just share, watch it if you like it, enjoy it. You think someone else will enjoy it, if you can share it around, that'd be great. I appreciate that as always. And when we're live and we're doing things like this now, just a couple. Does it take us literally like 2-3 seconds just to share it around? Literally, grab the link of it, copy the link, and go share it on whatever. If you have Facebook groups, any Facebook groups that are football related, put them on, share the stream on that. Put the link in there, tell them where to find us. Tell them where to find us. If you have Facebook messenger groups, put the link in that. If you think people will be interested from them groups, WhatsApp groups. If you have Twitter, share it around on Twitter as well. I'm trying to think now. If you have if you want to be part of a Discord, put the link in there as well. And just it's them little things. It's them little things. So I can repeat myself. The little things there like that. That in the long term, not in the long term, the immediate term of the grand scheme of things, makes a more immediate impact and a lot quicker. And also another thing to help sort of break YouTube and sort of help gain, because at one point back end of last year, as in November-December time, from October 31st, is that October? No, November 1st, sorry, all the way through November till mid-December, I was being recommended by YouTube left, right and centre, because literally I was just people were coming in the live streams, for example, Arsenal Man United Watchalong, sorry, and they were coming in, and because obviously it was myself and a few others, and we're obviously it's what it was. They, in the content of what we were doing, they enjoyed. They stayed, and the longer you stay, YouTube see that, and then they go, okay, you must be doing something really well here. So they then pump it out, and then they're constantly and the longer that keeps going, the more they keep recommending you. And sometimes if you're lucky enough, when you're in stream, I've noticed it, a couple people I know that have their channels, be it Leeds fans or whatever. That happens. It sometimes happens when they're alive. It happens when they're not. Most of the time, it happens when they're not live. But sometimes, on the odd occasion, it happens when they're live. And YouTube just recommends them and pumps out the fucking pumps out that particular stream and recommends it to everyone on YouTube that's interested in football. And suddenly the views just go from, like, say, for example, 14, 15 people viewing it live to fucking 100 people watching it. And it just grows and grows because then they're seeing it. Oh, that's really good. And they do. And I say, well, as I said, they share the link around, and it goes up to 400 or 500 in a live stream. And you're thinking, I don't want to end this now. Second half is back underway, by the way, for France v Germany. Probably, of all that, I've just bored you off, haven't I? He does cover a lot of football. There's another comment. I think I was replying to the comment I've just seen top of the screen here. 1 second. Oh yeah, responding what Pete was saying before. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, Germany on the attack. Let's see what they do from this. Quick equaliser. Oh, Mola tried feeding through Gnabry there. And I didn't see who it was, but got a block on it. And now France on the attack. Now Bebe's now down the left-hand side, running at the German defence. Oh, this will be interesting. Is he going to go? Oh, is he going to go? Is he going to go for... Get it? I think he's overdone it now. He needs some help here. Yeah, there you go. Got out of there in the end to Rabiot. Passes to Pogba. Back to Mbappe, and Mbappe gives it away to Kai Havertz, and now Germany got back on the ball now. Oh, bear with me 1 second, just 1 hot second. If you... Oh, bloody hell, now it's playing up. Of course it's playing up. Oh. He says, all 3 teams are likely to go through. I hate this new format so much. I don't get why they introduced it. The thing is, they introduced it in the last tournament, because obviously Portugal won it. Oh, what a success. Literally, Portugal didn't win a single group game. They lost. I don't think they didn't win any of the games, did they? I think they drew against Hungary 3-3. Then they finished the group after 3 games. Out of 9 points, they had 3 points. That's because they got a draw of every game. And it was that 3rd goal that got them one of the 4th best teams in the 3rd spot, runners-up spot, what you call it. And obviously, but then they just shithoused their way all the way to the fucking final, basically. Grabbing little extra time 1-0 wins here and there. Quaresma getting the goals as well. And then they got the semi-finals. I think the semi-finals the only game they won in normal time. And they got to the final and shithoused their way to that win as well. With the flukiest shot in the world. Just interested how you YouTubers make money if it's worth it. It's worth it if you break YouTube in the sense of you're getting, as I said, 40 to 50k viewers on your 40 to 50,000 people watching you either live or in the aftermath of it. It counts to 40 to 50,000 viewers per live stream. And also, with that, obviously building up the subs and all this, that, and the other. If you're getting them sort of numbers, then it's so worth it. But at the moment in time, it isn't. But this is the thing. This is what I'm trying to say. It's not like it was 8 to 10 years ago when KSI and Oizop came through and did what they did to get where they are now. There's so many YouTubers now. It's a lot harder. There's so much content. Maybe different content, but there's so much out there. So people are literally just going for the popular ones, the ones that are well known, basically. And the ones that are not well known, like myself, we're having to obviously build a channel from the ground up and graft and put and honestly put the hours in. This is the thing for any level, whatever level you're at as a YouTuber, be it where I'm at the moment, or for example AFTV, the KSIs and all that, the Sidemen and what they do, and I can't remember fucking and others basically. We all put this extremely long hours into what we provide. But people that don't have a YouTube channel and just watch YouTube I don't think they really get that. Especially things like this live thing. I think you just turn on you turn on your laptop, set all this stuff, turn on it, go into this, and then go boom, hi. There's so much planning into it. It's not just like a couple of days or a couple of weeks planning, it's months planning. Literally tomorrow morning when the pictures come out, in my head already, literally I'd think of content straight away and what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to present it, how I'm going to promote it to the best of my ability from my end. And also there's also the aspect as well, because obviously you want to evolve your channel and grow it help it grow even quicker. I say that faster than attack now. Come back to that in a second. There's going to be two. Hit the post. Rabio could have crossed it in, panicked, went for the shot in the end. Stayed up as he goes to it slides over, it hits the post. Would have been offside by the looks of it, I think. So not that bad in, but bloody hell. Ooh. Well, also you say that about you. Also, I'll go back to Cheddar's comment before about the three teams. You're saying that, but it's just a reminder. It's only the four best teams that finish third, the top four third place teams that go through. So there's no guarantee points wise. For example, Germany could lose tonight and lose to Portugal, and then they get maybe get 3 points against Hungary. But by then, other teams in other groups may accumulate. For example, Scotland may accumulate 4 points or more. And I'm using Scotland for example. Wales or Turkey or Switzerland in Italy's group could accumulate 6 points. There's quite a few teams in other groups, basically, what I'm saying, that could accumulate more points, like 6+ points and finish third. Not 6+, but 6 points at least, at maximum, and finish third. That makes sense. But yeah, I get which I never like the format anyway. Especially where you fucking do it. But again, all because they trialled it out last time round, 5 years ago. Portugal shithoused their way through that group then, and then through the fucking rest of the tournament, get to the final, and then shithoused the fucking final. And because it was a success that way, we'll continue it now. Like, why? Ball's in, Germany, Gnabry. Oh my god! Ball comes in from the left-hand side and literally loops over two German, pretty much the two German attackers in the France defence. Gnabry's out on his own and he smashes it on the volley into the ground. And it's just as he hits the ground, it doesn't loop down quick enough, and it goes just over the bar. Yeah, now only 8 teams are eliminated. Yeah. It's a joke, yeah. You know, again, the reason they've introduced it because it's always pretty much the group stage is pretty much over. The group stages used to be pretty much over after 2 games. Over after 2 games for most groups. So they wanted a bit more excitement, didn't they? Because I think they would have, if Portugal hadn't done what they did in the last Euros and shithoused their way all the way to the fucking final and win it the way they did by finishing third, they probably would have scrapped it because of the backlash they were getting. But because someone won it, they finished third in their group. Oh no, that's a justification. That's okay now. We move on. Oh, come on, collect it, Ruiz. Well done. Okay, I didn't drop it. Bear me a second, my phone's bloody hot. Oh, Pete, I don't know if Pete stayed after all that. You probably think, fuck it, why am I watching you then? After explain it in layman terms, what I did, no pun intended, by the way, be layman. Literally, must think, what the fuck am I watching this then? If it's not benefiting you, well, it does benefit me if you watch it, because as I said, if you're here and you're long term here, and like, say for example, in a stream, like, if I've got like 10 people on YouTube watching at the same time for this for 6+ minutes, YouTube see that and they see, well, hang on, he's got 10, okay, and they go, and then they then pump out that while you're live, they pump out this particular live stream as a recommendation to everyone that watches YouTube or watches football content on YouTube. They don't just do it once. They do it quite a few times for about a week or so. Then Germany are really going for it. They're trying to get back into this now, putting pressure on France's defence. Oh, I got fucking my mouth there. Oh God, Sam, what have you done? Literally watching the group chat on WhatsApp, and literally Sam, who's on the chat, who's on the channel, has started off a bit of a riot. So he's saying, "I predict a riot. We predict a riot." Oh, just sort of gonna be miss, yeah. If there's another goal in this game, if there's gonna be another goal in this game, Germany have to get it in quick. Put it that way. Because as long as it stays at 1-0, France will just grow in confidence and just do them at the end of the counter attack. And France have got the quality as well to on the bench side to strengthen and sort of put fresh legs on. That'll benefit them, whereas Germany don't really have that sort of strength in depth. Very, very young, vibrant, don't get me wrong, but young backup basically in the bench. Okay, they did. Oh dear, but it is what it is. Oh, Germany attack again. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh, God. Oh my day. Kimmitt's basically crossed the ball in, and who was that? Fucking come flying in. Goosens comes flying in out of nowhere. Gets contact, but weird contact. Takes out the defensive end in the process, takes himself out, he's hanging on the ground, and then the ball comes flying in from a shot on the volley from, I think it was, I'm trying to see who hit the last shot, basically, but he was in the way. The ball's come straight back at me, hit him in the face, flash in the face, on the chin. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. But of course, Varane got taken out. So now, Varane's now receiving treatment. Make sure he's not got nothing. He ain't got concussion or nothing. So everyone's getting a little water break. Let's go back and check a few things. Bear with. How are we doing? 24 views. Again, the views have gone down again. Decent views last night for Spain-Sweden watch-along in the end. Finished the stream with just over 100 views. We're literally back to where we were over the weekend, back to 24 views over the course of the, how long have we been online? Hour and a half. 24 people have come in and watched it, watched and all that. Got 5 live viewers as we speak. But light on Birmingham because it's starting to get dark here in the UK. And there's a shadow of a white shirt as well. If you're not careful. Oh, that's better. 60 minutes gone. Half hour to go. It's going to be interesting into the game, isn't it? I predict the right. Yeah, 25 hours on this channel. Cool. This is also in terms of going forward to next season. I do want to, in terms of evolving the channel and being more interactive with you guys. Want to sort of set up my streaming, set up the streaming side of things, and in a bit more professional aspect, and basically to a point where the more loyal you are to me and in the channel, I can reward you for it, and obviously keep track of what hours you're putting in. But at the same time, the more hours you put in, the bigger the rewards you get and things like that. But yeah, to be honest, literally, I don't know if he's Pete's in the chat or not. I don't know if he's still listening to me talk. The reason it's taken me this long, I mean, I've had the channel for what? It'll be 3 years now. Yeah, give or take 3 years. And the reason it's taken me, I haven't got more subs, and I haven't really gone, not really where I should be in terms of subscribers and views and all that. Because at the start of it, fucking anything that could go wrong did go wrong. Basically, either the Wi-Fi was just a pain in the ass at the time. The old Wi-Fi provider was a pain in the fucking ass. And every time we went live, it just didn't have enough about it to hold that you'd be doing live streams and all that. Or it pick and choose, basically. It just pissed me off. And the content I was looking to provide, I couldn't provide, and things that just pissed me off. So I could only do like a weekly show here and there, basically, when it let me to. Well, basically, that's what I was doing. Literally, I was at the podcast. It was basically one or two podcasts a week, basically at the start. But also the lighting, because the light always been in this room. Fucking awful, and it fucked me up because every time I go, you've got all the lights on. It's so you look so dark, and you literally basically it's like I was watching a live reincarnation, not reincarnation, a live revamp of fucking Charlie's fucking Angels. You'd have me there, a figurine of me, a dark room with a figurine talking, and me, and obviously my guest, and obviously you were able to see my guest, and it was good quality from their end. But as a host, it didn't bode well. Put it that way. But yeah, it's getting there now, slowly but surely. Have you made Europa League, Ryan? Oh, you have made Europa League. Oh yeah. Literally wouldn't shoot. I got a sound. So I don't know what you're talking about there. I was like, what? Well, believe me, Scott, if you're still listening, how can I put this? I'm going to be in Champions League if France hold on to this lead. Leaderboard. Russ is in the chat. Big up with us. Hope you keep well. Obviously, Russ is also going between myself and. You can piss right off. If you cast my money out, I'm going to fucking wring your fucking neck. Cheeky fuckers. Out of interest, I know it can't be done, but I'm going to check it out of interest. If you've done it, it's my will. I'll kill you all. Oh, France on the attack. Here we go. Oh, Benzema hits a fucking Matt Hummels in the back with a shot. Yeah, nice try. Nice try, Russ. Nearly got 25 hours, by the way, as well. So where am I on the leaderboard for hours, actually? It's gone now. But yeah, I'll be in a Champions League spot in no time. If it stays like this, that is. Oh dear. Ryan cast out. Russ can piss off. Oh dear. AFC. What? Sorry, I'm going to need fucking tongue tie tonight. Jesus Christ. Oh, France in attack. I'll get back to you in a minute, Steve. I do apologise. France, go on, Mbappe. Go on. Oh, what a goal, Mbappe! I mean, oh, come on. What? Where was he offside? The flag's gone up for offside, but he's not offside. Am I missing something here? One sec. Griezmann, you bastard. Okay, still 1-0, for fuck's sake, after all that. Good 30 odd seconds apart. And no, flag. It's 1-0 still, for fuck's sake. I was almost saying in the money there for. Oh, you bastard. But yeah, Steve, AFC _ Stevie is in the chat. Hope everyone is great, but I am great. I mean, I know what you're saying. I know what you're trying to say, but yeah. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Obviously, putting in the hours in this fucking European fucking championship, getting no reward for it. But we're all good. Offside, great finish. That was a fantastic finish. I didn't know, but fuck's sake, you had to be offside, didn't he? After all that, but fucking the linesman. Why is the linesman again? This is what pissing me off. If he's offside, so fucking raise a flag. Don't wait until he puts the ball in the net because it's wasting fucking time. But yeah, Steve, as I said, putting in the hours, so getting as I was saying, getting no reward for it, but we're putting in the hours here. Hope you're keeping well, mate, and enjoying the Euros. As I said, and also, Steve, if you're still there, we'll be going live. I'm doing fucking a lot of a lot of streams tomorrow, starting literally at 10 to 9 tomorrow morning, ahead of the Premier League fixture reveal for next season. Well, I guarantee our team's going to have literally 3 of the top 6 of the other top 6 to play in the first 6 games of the season. Oh, Germany, France good ball away. Germany in attack. Got rid of it, but giving it back. Oh, God, it's getting scrappy now. When that goal being ruled off for offside now could benefit Germany here. I'm concerned, very, very concerned. Fixtures are always good. Yeah. Nice. If you're not working tomorrow, you're more than welcome to come and join me. Obviously, I know it's an early start, so it's up. Even if it means you join a bit later, it's up to you. It's up to you. Or you can come on one of the other streams and have a bit of chat about it later on in the day. It's up to you. I don't even know what game's on tomorrow, by the way. Is it Wales? I think it's back to Group A, isn't it now? Tomorrow. So like Wales, Turkey, Switzerland, Italy, and all that. And there's another game, obviously, a third one. Who's the third one? I'll check the third one in a bit. Well, Sane's about to come on. This will be interesting. Kimmich with the corner. Can they bounce back? Oh, header from Rudiger. Who got to holds on to the ball for once? I'm working, mate. 8:30 starts. Fair enough. That's what I'm saying. If you wasn't working, if it was like a day off or something, because I don't know how what your work schedule is. I was going to say you could come on if you want. I might reach out to Scott actually. I know that's fucking early. Jesus, the hours me and Scott putting in the hours between us. Jesus Christ. So he might not be up for it, but I'll put the offer out to him after this stream and all that. all of us, while you're there, are you around on Friday night? Oh, you said you were out, aren't you? Don't worry. You've already told me you were out. You told me that. Was it last night or not before you said you were out? No, last night. You're making the most of it before fucking Boris decides to shut it all down again because he's fucked up somewhere along the line. Ow. I will be cleanly shaving it because I'm having a fucking shave. I keep saying it, I need to have a shave. Because of this, more so recently because of the fucking burn that I've suffered yesterday. Which was a fucking sun. Oh, well done. Is that Mbappe coming away with it there? Well done. And Pogba loses out to two fucking Germans. But he's up. And we're off. The ref played a brief advantage of 2 seconds. Yeah, that's right. No, I literally forgot. For a brief second, I forgot. I remembered last time. Because otherwise, I would have said you could come on and tease Colin if you wanted to. Trying to get as many of us Englishmen on the actual England-Scotland stream, so he's outnumbered and has to take the full force of English banter coming his way. Assuming Southgate doesn't fuck it up for us. Oh, Mbappe's got a massive smack to the head by the looks of it. Oh, Werner's coming on. Okay, Germany are not scoring tonight. Werner's coming on. Fucking hell. Who's coming off? Sane and Werner are literally on the sidelines, ready to come on. I think it's Kimmich's receiving treatment, by the way. Be interested if he can walk this off or not. They might change their subs here. Oh, somebody Khedira still playing for Germany. I thought he retired from international football. But he's getting ready to come on, but that'd be 3 subs they're going to make. 1 enforced. He's lost. Oh, not. You've got an elbow to the head, old Mbappe. Well, literally, Russ, and also in terms of obviously tomorrow morning, you're going to get if I actually put your phone on silent because your phone's going to go mad enough with our group chat. The other group chat you're in, it's going to go absolutely berserk. No matter what happens. Black and white. We've got Man United on the fucking 4th of December. Oh no! You watched. I said that never actually happened. I actually pissed myself that actually came out on that particular date. Lowe and his assistants are wearing the same clothes. Yeah, I noticed he does that. He's done that for the last 3 or 4 tournaments. He does that. I don't get why. Who else did it the other day? I can't remember who it was now. Who was it? Oh, it wasn't just the manager and assistant as well. It was the entire. Oh, Mancini, Italy. Mancini, he does the same, but it's not just him and the assistant that wear the same. It's the entire coach and the entire staff, non-playing staff, have to wear these fucking suits. If I were Germany, I would have used subs 10 minutes ago. Yeah. Well, for Lowe, for the Germany manager, though, he's got nothing to. Well, whatever happens, he's got nothing to lose because he's leaving. He's already said he's leaving. They've replaced him they've named him to replacement and all that. So no matter what, there's no consequence basically in that sense. Yeah, that sums up Werner. Was that actually Werner? Yeah, literally gets the ball in the far corner down on the left-hand side and decides to look up into the box, sees there's no German players around, and still try to cross it into the box with no German players around to attack it. France have really dropped deep this half. Yeah, just a tad. It's as deep as they were in the first 10 minutes of the first half. That's how far they've dropped off. or drop deep, so to say. And then they're sort of soaking up the pressure bollocks, and then literally, sort of, as soon as one of the players gets the ball, attack, doing a counter attack. It almost worked about a few minutes ago when fucking Mbappe put the ball in the net, but no, he was offside. Almost worked though. Oh dear, go and get Scott some 40 likes, by the way, guys. Come on. We're all going to gain something from it as well, so. Let's see if I fit the 25-hour yet. Oh, shit. How bad is it now? Oh my god. Oh, just shy of it now. Fucking hell. Just shy of 25 hours over on Scott's channel. Now is he doing for his target? Let's have a look. Refresh. 33 out of 40, okay. I'm surprised though. The thing is, Rush, if you're still listening to me myself, I'm surprised how well Lloris is doing with the fucking balls coming into the box. He's holding on to them. Was it Naby got taken off for Werner? Jesus Christ. To be fair, Naby hasn't had much to do in this game. Not really got the supply to sort of open up his arsenal. Pardon the pun. Pardon me. Come on. Germany on the ball, trying to penetrate this stubborn France defence, because it's literally France are set up in their formation of 4-2. They've got their back four, pivot, and they're attacking the mid wingers and cam, and then the striker. Well, say cam. Benzema's in that sort of third man role, but he's obviously when they attack, they're going to have two. Here we go. France got the ball. What do you do with Pogba? He's running, stretching the defense. What the? Go on, Mbappe, go. Oh, we got the ball just in time there. What a tackle from Matt Hummels. That was a good tackle there. Well recovered from Matt Hummels there. Otherwise, Mbappe was in there and he was scoring all day long. And with things like that makes me think Germany will nick an equaliser here. Now I will be kicking myself. I'm over on Scott's channel. Literally kicking myself. Is the ref crazy? Probably. Where's the ref from, actually? I don't even check where he's from. Usually it comes up on the screen and I'll pay attention, but I haven't today. If he's from Portugal, then he is definitely crazy. And a slight bit of bias as well. Yeah. So we go from Lloris. Who's going to win it? Hummels again. He has it to a French midfielder, and he literally smacks it into fucking German's midfielder's fucking chest. What an idiot. But France back on the ball, back to the goalkeeper of Lloris. He pumps it out and literally gives it clearance in the middle of the park. Just to give you some praise, Hugo. Seriously. Go on Mbappe. Is that Mbappe? Yeah, it is. What the fuck's Ben? There he is. There he goes in 1-2 with Benzema. Mbappe now. Look, it needs some help here. Might need some help. Oh, almost again. Just in the way. Otherwise, is VAR checking that? No. Literally just played on. I'm literally like 2 minutes ahead, and on the 79th minute, and they've played on. So, game didn't stop. And was that Pogba just gives the ball away? What an idiot. But now fucking Germany are going to try and... Oh, no. Say that. France got a phone. Is that Werner again? Seriously. The guy's come on. The guy has come on, literally got the ball in the corner, hoofed it into the box when no one was around, apart from French players, and they cleared it. And now he's at the ball in the middle of the park. He passed it out for a fucking throw. Now Germany on attack. Oh, side. Yep, side's got the ball still. He's kept hold of it. Going down the right-hand side now. Cuts back in to Machan. Oh. What the hell is going on? They're all over the place. Both fucking players. Pogba almost gave the ball away there after winning it back. He now pumps it forward with a Hollywood pass to nowhere. Literally to nowhere. He's just done a Werner. Fucking hell. Why would the FA release the new schedule in the middle of the week? I would have thought the weekend would be create a bigger buzz in the new season. They've always done it for the last few years. The day middle of the week, the day on a Wednesday or Tuesday. For a few years now. But I get what you're saying, but yeah, well, especially the start of the Euros as well. That doesn't make sense. If they were going to do it, surely do it just before, like a few days before the Euro. A few days before the Euros, like Scots did over in the SPL the other day. All their fixtures came out the other day. Oh dear. Come on. Got literally 9 minutes left of this game. Still 1-0 France. Could have been 2, but Mbappe was offside. Germany have had chances, but nothing clear cut. Not really tested Hugo in this match so far. That's wood. No, the only reason I want France to now win this game is because now, if France do, I'll be in the top. I'll be in the Champions League spots basically, in terms of coins, cannon coins over on Scott's channel, pushing for the top spot out of nowhere. So I'll put 500 on it. Bloody hell. If I put 500 on it, fucking hell. I would be literally on the verge of going top. I'd be going mental. Putting Scott bankrupt virtually. Oh dear, you gotta laugh. Germany again on the attack. Kimmich cuts it in. Cross comes in. And again, Pogba booting it away there. Back in Germany's hands though, they're going to attack again down that same side. And Griezmann actually tracks back in defence. Fucking hell, what's going on here? I put Steve saying he put 250 coins on France. I put 260. I was going to put 160. And I thought, fuck it, now I put an extra 100, put 260 on. And I'm going to get back over 700, just over 700 cannon coins. It's going to be crazy. Because I said it puts me in the top 4 now. In the Champions League spots of Scott's little league that he's formed. He's at the top 20, but I'll be in the Champions League spots. Like in the top 4, literally. As well as I'm accumulating, I'm not spending them willy-nilly. I'm literally just building it up. I've done quite well on his channel actually today. I did Portugal. Oh, here we go. This onside. Is he offside? I don't know. I'm not going to celebrate. Benzema, that's 2-0 possibly. Or is he offside? It's 2. He's off. He's celebrating 2-0. Get in there. Show me the money, Scott. Give me the money. Scott, now, money, please. I just got out of relegation, says Steve as well in the chat. Well, that's confirmed it because you've got to get over. I know you're going to get over 600 coins yourself for this. Germany could be in trouble. They're going to check, actually. They're checking, I think. I don't want to change it. I'm not going to change the scoreboard yet until I can see the actual confirmation as in they're kicking off the game. I'm going to go over just in case. I'll wait off. I'll hold off those until I see the ball being restart. The game being restarted. They are checking for offside. Do not get carried away just yet. To be fair, I thought it was offside. Here we go. Oh, no goal. I don't think. No. I think it's still 1-0. I think. Yeah, still 1-0. Stayed it. Goal. Benzema. Mbappe again in the build-up was offside. For fuck's sake, Germany get off jail free cards here. No, who's coming on? What am I Charles already on? What's he? That's all 23 already on the pitch for Germany. What the hell is going on? Now he's on the fucking bench. What? Also, Germany looking to make another attacking sub and bringing on their number 9. Interesting. Crap. No, Giroud will be pissed off, by the way. He has not got on. Which pretty much rams home what Mbappe and all that have been saying about Giroud. He's not happy that Benzema just came in out of nowhere after being excluded from the national team for 7-8 years now, hasn't it? Been a right fucking long time. Oh, Rabio, what are you doing? Just giving away a free kick on the edge of the box now, so giving Germany a chance to equalise here. We'll put my other lamp on, my light on, whatever, so that dim up my face a bit, so you can see a bit more bright for you guys. But 8 I would fucking burn. And there's only a few more minutes left, so no real point. Otherwise, I'd get up and be in pain because this is going to rub against me, and you don't understand the pain. Russ says I hate VAR. I bet you. I wonder who you've gone for today, then, Russ, on your bet over on Scott's channel. So Sane and Tony Cruz, the ball so far. Tony Cruz has taken 2. 1 hit the wall. 1 went way over the bar. So this would be interesting. And again, Hugo Lloris's fucking position is concerning me. What is he doing? Sane went for it. It was way over. Thank fuck for that. Otherwise, if that was on target, that's 1-1. Because Hugo Lloris's position there was fucking diabolical. Mbappe would literally, oh my days. This is showing the cut-off point where they said it was offside and all that. And my God. Well, Benzema going off. And Giroud's still not coming on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do. And Talicio is coming on. Who's coming for Germany? Let's see. Bit of a lump. Even that. Kevin Vollard has come on. Again, I don't watch Bundesliga football, so I don't. Again, I wouldn't know who he was. No disrespect. Just not my cup of tea, really. Is that a corner for France? Not for France. Corner for Germany. Literally, Toulouse's first touch of the game, he's giving away a corner. Claiming he got shoved in the back, but still giving it away. There's having none of it. So Tony Cruz to the corner on the left-hand side. Yeah. And it's a poor one, and Griezmann gets rid of it. Falls out to Emre Can. Pass it to Sane down the right-hand side now. Cuts in. Goes into nowhere. Does a Sterling, basically. And back to Emre Can. Back to Sane. Goes back out on the right. Cuts in. Does a cross. Rudiger's there. Takes a touch. Fucks up. Cleared. Then not. Then it has been cleared. And have reasons at the boot. And they go hoof it. Nope. He tries to pass it and it gets done. Gives it back to Germany. Muller's now at the fucking right. Crosses it in. And goal kick. Oh, Just got a nice little message over on his channel, in his chat. I was just disappointed. Again, I was expecting better views and all that. Much of that happened anyway, because it's getting a bit ridiculous for you guys. Anyone that's coming in and seen a fucking Dark Shadow movie, woo. Oh dear, how long we got left as well for this match? Oh, Rabio's now going down plain injury. YouTube, YouTube pissed me off because they have limited monetization of the channel of the stream. Saying add suitability and add so I've got to fucking have it reviewed basically. Fuckers. 47 views so far. Back to where we were yesterday for the Scotland game. Yay! And only the 5 likes. Come on, guys, please smash that like button and do subscribe if you're new, please. Bear with me. There we go. Oh dear, one more like for Scotto. Oh, Ryan, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, I'm great. Just sorting out the lighting in the fucking room because it's getting a bit dark for you guys. And anyone new coming in and be thinking, what the fuck is this quality bollocks? Oh dear, I'm good. Burnt, but good. Let's see if we can see. Fuck yeah, now. By the way, that's the reason why YouTube, you come literally checking my burn. Go fuck yourself. Oh, yeah, come on, Germany in attack. Here we go. Sane tries to. Nope, fucks it. Back out. Those are the German players. Oh, where did the 6 minutes come from? Okay, we're 2.5 minutes into it, but still. Oh dear. Well, that's early start for me in the morning. 4 streams as well. The medical condition is called furlough sunburn. No, it's called gardening fucking sunburn. Sorting out the fucking forest in the back garden. Because it was so hot, couldn't wear. There's no point putting anything on because your fucking pores sweating up out for the wash anyway within 2 minutes. So I went bare-chested, or basically as bare-chested, going in the back garden, sorting out the jungle in the back garden. In the morning as well. It's a fucking morning when I did it. That's how hot it was yesterday in the UK. I was doing it in the morning, from around 9:30ish. I was done about 11, half 11 at a push. Then I just sort myself a fucking bath out to cool my body down and freshen up because I was already grotty anyway. So I didn't have one anyway. And then literally from that, my body's gone redder and redder and redder. Like you wouldn't believe. And yesterday I wore a t-shirt, it was fine. Now I'm wearing one now because I'm one here and it is burning. Like it is literally irritating me like fuck. Oh, okay, Fabio's gone off. Okay, this makes no sense. You literally took one attacker off, Benzema off for what's the name? I can't remember his name now. Fucking gone. More defensive-minded player, basically. Now being on Dembele, an attack-minded player for Rabio. It's like he's just gone. Oh fuck! You know what? Fuck. We go back to where we were 2 minutes ago. But it literally is fucking cute. My whole back thus is literally red. My back and my neck is red. Back of my neck. The chest, obviously, when red chested, is red. My arms not bad actually. They were really, really red. They're still red a bit, but not to the level they were yesterday. But I do need to get off this stream and run another ice cold fucking bath. And just sit in cold water basically, trying to try it. It's mainly here where it's burning still. Either cool the body down a bit more, a lot quicker, because this is, I can't fucking sleep otherwise. Oh dear, with that, since we mentioned that, I've lost viewers. Thanks, Russ. I'm joking. Oh dear. I bet I got my 50 fucking coins, Scott, by the way. I'll kill you. There we go. Back. Yeah. See? You can thank me for that then. Seconds to go. Literally 15 seconds of all that. 15 seconds to go. Looks like Germany going to hold out by the looks of it. Not Germany, France are going to hold out by the looks of it. There's that narrow 1-0 win. Was 8 the verse? I say that. Oh, God. Sorry, crossing the veil. What do I expect? That's it. The 6 minutes are up. Not the worst result in the end, in that sense. I beat third, obviously. Goal diff with obviously considering less than Hungary, but they've got Portugal next. Portugal with Germany. That makes that game a must win for Germany in that sense to get to finish in the top 2. Otherwise, it's literally going to be Portugal, France, and then Germany fucking hoping they come out of the top 4 third place teams, basically, if they ain't careful. But then goal difference could be key. So being one, as I'm saying, 1-0 isn't the worst result at the moment. Well, say that now. Say that. That's got to be it now. It's got to be it. Why is this ref still going? Yeah, a minute on. If I get Germany score now, it's all going to kick off. Blow the whistle, you bastard. That it? Nope, not yet. Okay, now. Over literally into our 8th minute of injury time out of 6 given. Okay, now. Some of the locals are starting to dismember out the stadium as well, because obviously it's been played in Munich. Why is he not blowing the whistle? Corruption, I'm telling you, there's corruption afoot. Goals getting ruled out for offside. All that bollocks. AFC TV's in over in Scott's channel now saying show me the money. Oh, trust me. We'll see my money. And that's it. Get in there. Well done. Well done to France. Deservingly I say they deserve to win. As I said, Germany did play some good football throughout the match, but never really tested Hugo Lloris. I don't think they have a shot on target over the 90 minutes. That's concerning. That's the case. But again, apart from that, the top bit like Scotland play some good footballs. There's no end product. It's a bit of a shame, obviously, but it is what it is. And yeah, like Russ says, it's full time. So bear with me. I'll go over to Scott and go, give me the money. Oh dear. I'm in Champions League. I said, I'm in Champions League. I'm going to prove it now once I say that. If I have other people to be above me because they've gone for the same. If I put 500 towards that instead of 260 of us, I would be near enough top of that fucking table. You're ranked. How am I ranked 6th? He's not giving my coins. He's still not giving my coins at the bastard. Give him my fucking coins. You can't go backward and fucking gaining. Can't lose coins when you're fucking gaining points. 15.94. don't think he's given them out yet, Russ. Scott, get your head out your backside. Oh dear, but with that, you know what, guys? That's a bit, even though it's just me in the end, I did, in terms of what you see on the screen, basically, because we did have Warren, but he obviously had some issues with his internet and never wasn't able to come back. But it is what it is. We moved forward. We cracked on. Had a good game of football, a good interaction with the chat about obviously the game itself, and obviously YouTube and this, that, and the other. And whilst doing all that, still being interactive over on Scott's channel. Multitasking and multitasking. Ow, 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 ow. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. As I said, last promoting of it, literally 10 to 8. What was I keep 10 to 8 for? 10 to 9 tomorrow morning. Be here. Please, you're not going to want to miss it. We are going to be going live, giving live reaction to the Premier League and more so Arsenal's new 21-22 league fixtures for next season. And then after do all that, I'm going to go away for a couple of hours and then come back and just look at the fixtures now. We have Finland versus Russia, Turkey versus Wales at 5 o'clock, and Italy versus Switzerland at 8 p.m. I will be covering all them games. I don't know about actually now saying that. I don't know about the Finland did win, didn't they? So Russia lose. They did, didn't they? Says it all. Can't remember who fucking Russia. I'm not trying to think now. They did lose there. Let's have a look at the fucking group. Put it that way. Jesus Christ, that'd be easier. Group B, if it shows up. Come on. Okay, now, yeah, Belgium. They lost to Belgium. So yeah, I might do the Finland. Might do all 3 games. So if you're gonna get 4 streams from me tomorrow, 3 of them being watch-alongs and 1 being a reaction to the new fixtures of next season as well. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some people to come on in the morning for that one. And obviously, hopefully, Warren's internet is sorted, and Gary's available as well, and a few others and all that available for the later games, Turkey, Wales, and Italy v Switzerland. Especially Italy, Switzerland, the late games as well. That'd be interesting to see if we can get on for that. But yeah, until then, guys, oh my God, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. Please do smash that like button on this stream as well and share content around left, right, and centre on literally, if you're on Discord, share it on Discord. WhatsApp groups, Facebook Messenger groups, Facebook groups who are in that, not obviously on the Messenger side of it. Fucking hell. Twitter, you name it, all your social media platforms basically, left, right, and centre. And then get them to share it as well. And so on and so on. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for the first of 4 streams tomorrow. Okay. Again, the hours I put in, I'd love to get some fucking reward for it at some point. Oh dear. I am mid-level team now, yep. I don't know where I am actually. Has he actually put the team up there? The league table up again? I've just been checking the fixtures, so do bear with me. Oh, bloody hell, he's gone mad. Oh, in fact, Jack's gone mad. Way. Here we go. I'm top 3. I'm a Champions League spot. Way. Oh, top. I'm top 3 in the coins. Get in there. Come on. Ah. Of course, I've actually got, Jesus, must have a lot. Just over 2,000 coins. Yeah. Fucking small print, nothing like that. Okay, now. But yeah, again, thanks for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. And even though there's a few grimmers in the system at the start, I do apologise for that. But yeah, France won 1-0. Well, back tomorrow. Premier League fixtures was revealed tomorrow in the morning, nice and early here in the UK. Then we got 3 watch-alongs. No rest for the wicked. I'm going to be fucking shattered by the end of all this. And we go again. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you nice and early in the morning. Get your coffees ready. I say the morning in the UK. If you did often in the evening, you still need your coffee in the evening. Put it that way, if you're going to tune in for that, or set your alarms over in Canada and America. Make sure you're nice and awake, nice and early, very early. But the only place you're going to get live reaction from an Arsenal perspective on the fixtures is live, not an upload or an immediate upload 10 to half hour later. Literally, as the fixtures come out, bang on it, you're going to get the instant reaction. And also, to be fair, even though it's an Arsenal channel, I will also go through some of the fixtures, the opening fixtures for the other teams in and around us as well. The Man Cities, how they've defensive dead start, Liverpool, Chelsea, that lot down the road, West Ham, and all that, etc. Sort of give my thoughts on their starts of the season and end to the season, and all that, and how it all going to pan out. But until then, as I said, enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you nice and early in the morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners!